I know that's right. Put him in his place. Hey y'all. Yes, I got the legs out for y'all. I put on my hoochie day shorts for y'all today. Legs and hips and body. Welcome to the library live. Let's just get right into it.
Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Oh, yeah. Don't try to tell me to wait till I belong. You can't convince me that what I dream is wrong. No matter what you say, you can't cloud my head. I push the fear away. You remember what I said. You can't stop the tide rising high. No. You can't stop the light in my eyes. Oh no. You can't keep me down. Tell you why. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Ain't no stopping wisdom from changing people's minds. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Gonna leave the dark behind. I won't believe it if you say I've lost my chance. I'll be.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who that man is. In my Kiki Palmer voice. Um, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Library Live. It's your boy, Durell Antonio Tremaine. And listen, happy Friday. Friday Slay. Y'all, the heat is on. And y'all know I very rarely turn my heat on. I'm hot as shit. Like last week I was cold, but now I'm hot. Because the heat, when I turn the heat on here, it like the heat heats around these parts. I be in here like, woo, shout of life. What? Anywho, hope you guys had a great week. I did. I had a very smooth yet productive week. So I can wait to come and key with y'all since we didn't get a chance to key on Wednesday. Excuse me. My apologies. Um, so let's get right into wait, before we get into anything, I have got to tell y'all a story because I was driving home today and I was on the phone with my cousin. Y'all know cousin. On the phone with cousin and y'all know my little empanada, my little cousin who be in all the videos taking up all my camera time. Her. So she is obsessed with like which most of y'all kids are obsessed with like YouTube and like watching the little stupid short videos that be on YouTube and stuff. So she's learning like all these songs from like our day, like older songs from these YouTube shorts. So today I was on the phone with Cuzzo and y'all, when I say I laughed the entire ride home, all 24 minutes, I was in tears. This baby, she's 9 years old. She's like, what's a disco stick? So I immediately bust out in abrupt laughter because I know the disco stick. Now, Cuzzo don't listen to Lady Gaga. So she wasn't familiar with the song Love Game and the concept of the disco stick and all that good stuff. So by the way I was laughing, she was like, I know it's something inappropriate just by the way he laughing. So quit saying that shit. It was so fun. I'm telling y'all, I laughed the entire ride home. And she kept saying, then she started singing a song. Hey Jerry Bear, happy Friday Slay, Friday Slay. And then she started singing the song, and I was like, Cuzzo, let me just tell you. First of all, that's a Lady Gaga song. It's from 2008. She damn sure should not be singing about a disco stick. Please delete them shorts off of that girl's phone. I have never been more humiliated in my entire life. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm still here. Is it up? Is it back? Is it back? If the phone is on Do Not Disturb, how did somebody push through the Do Not Disturb? Yes, Jared, we are indeed the blackest of the black tonight. Blacker than this desk. Anywho, I'm fine. Thank you for your concern, Jared. I greatly appreciate it. I forgot what I was talking about. That was the pizza people calling because I'm having a pizza party. It's Friday, so we have a pizza party on Friday. God, what was I talking about? The child and the disco stick. Nonetheless, just know if you got kids, disable YouTube, disable the shorts because they be on there talking about disco sticks and things of that nature, and these kids don't need to be talking about it. um, like this was the first time this is the first time I've ever ordered from them, I think. So I know they ain't in my favorites. So I don't understand how these people got through. I'm gonna have to look at my settings. I got 2 iPhones and I still don't know how to work. Because I don't like getting to like, for some reason I just don't. Like I still find new things about both of these phones every day. I find something new, and I'm like, oh, I can do this. My little my little empanada I was just telling you about. She just taught me how to do you can like write messages like a pencil kind of thing. So I was gonna try that. I was like, ooh, that'd be cute. You know, they hacked your phone. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Anywho, let's get into the mess, child, because now we got all sidetracked and things of that nature thanks to the pizza party. So what we gonna talk about first? We want to talk Alec Baldwin first? Yeah. Let's get that out the way because that's heavy. I mean, it's not heavy, but it ain't light either. So, child, they about to lock up Alec Baldwin. Let me tell y'all all about it. Y'all remember last year, Alec Baldwin had that freak accident on the set of his movie Rusty, or Rust, where a woman was shot dead, bang bang, tragically by accident. There was a prop gun. Prop gun was not supposed to be loaded. Miss Thing ended up being shot. She went on to glory. God rest her spirit. And for the past year or so, Alec Baldwin has really been, doing damage control, keeping low, being calm. But the past couple of days, I think it was yesterday, or was it Thursday? Yesterday was Thursday. Thursday it was announced that he will be charged with involuntary manslaughter. Now, here is my one and only gripe, because technically, by definition, this was involuntary manslaughter, by definition, even though it was an accident. Um, that's essentially what involuntary manslaughter is. When you accidentally kill somebody, you didn't do it on purpose. There was no malice or no, ill intent. Somebody just goes on to glory. I just don't feel like Alec Baldwin should be the only one going to jail or being charged, for that matter. I want a couple of other people locked up in the slammer right next to him, including the prop guy. Now, in my days as a thespian on the stage and in the theaters, there was prop guys. There was a guy who was literally in charge of the props, like making sure the props were there, ready for the people who were on stage to get them back on stage. Here's your prop. That was your job, to make sure the props were ready to go. So whoever this prop guy or girl is, I feel like they should be arrested too. They should be charged too, because it was your job to make sure that this prop was ready to go for Alec to do his thing or whatever. So I'm just at a place where I just don't feel like he should be the only one being charged. Now, should he be charged? Yes, because technically, this lady is going on the glory. You took this lady on away from her family, her kids, and her love muffins. And apparently, according to the report that I read, the family is feeling very much so justified that Mr. Baldwin may or may not be facing some years in the slammer and some fines, of course, I'm sure. But I'm pretty sure Alec Baldwin will get off. He'll probably do he'll have a fine for sure. He'll have to pay something to the family, I'm sure, and he'll probably have probation or something of that nature. I don't see them locking up Alec Baldwin, although they did just lock up them Chrisleys. They did just lock them up this week. They went to jail on Monday. They are currently serving their 12 and 9, I think. One of them got 12 years, the other one got 9. I think the man got 12, the lady got 9. They in jail right now. Sorry to them people for tax fraud. I just don't understand how I will never get the concept of rich people not paying their taxes. Don't y'all pay for accountants and things? But that's a story I feel like I've had that conversation with y'all before, so I'm not going to go down that road again. Nonetheless, I am sending well wishes and things of that nature to Mr. Baldwin. I feel like this is a really sad situation for him to be in, and it's really unfortunate because there was no malice there, if you ask me. Just I wish they still had their TV show, so we could sing the info. Very much so. That would have been perfect. And it would have boosted their ratings. This would have been the perfect time for them to bring it back. If you really wanted to keep it on they could bring it back like the road to what was Lil' Kim before they put her in jail? The show that she dropped on BET. Something to lock up. What was it? I forget what it was called, but that shit was good. Because it was like basically countdown till they locked Lil' Kim up. God, what was it called? It wasn't the road to lock up. Something to lock up. Nonetheless, I'll figure it out. Why do we think when we have phones sitting right here? Lil' Kim jail reality show. Countdown to lockdown. That's what they That's what they should have called it. Countdown to lockdown. I would have watched. Okay. Speaking of I would have watched, so I went down to the theater, y'all, and I said I wasn't going to, but I went down to the theater, and because I had a day, I had like let's go chill, let's go like a date night day with myself. I didn't want to take nobody. I ain't feel like having nobody come. I just want to go, take myself, chill, have a little Disney, and watch a little movie. So I was told that Megan was really good. I was told by several people that the movie was really, really good. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go see what Megan is giving. Because at first, I was like, I'm not going to see this shit. She doing a little dance in the hallway, and it was just weird. I just thought it was going to be like one of the cheesy-ass killer doll movies that I just wasn't interested in. And it was cheesy, indeed. But it was good. Baby, this movie was hilarious. I don't know whose idea it was. It wasn't a thriller. It wasn't a horror film. It was, for me, a comedy. I laughed on several occasions. The first one being the one that y'all are seeing right now next to me. Baby, that dog mauled Megan. That doll. There was a dog that lived next door to Megan and the lady and the child who has Megan in the house. Baby, the dog got a hold of Megan and her wig was disheveled. And when I tell y'all, I was in the theater screaming, crying. People was mad at me. The people that was sitting next to me was just looking. I was like, yeah, this shit is funny. Y'all don't think this is funny? Y'all don't see her wig all on her head like this? Y'all don't think that's funny? I was rolling. There were several scenes where I just abruptly bust out laughing. The other one was when she decided to randomly, she was comforting the little girl. Megan was comforting the little girl. And she starts singing Sia's Titanium just out of nowhere. I was too through. I was too through. Um, the movie was good though. It was a good movie. I will give her that. Apparently, they are in talks of a part two, which I'm not entirely sure because Megan is dead. Like they cut her up into pieces. Megan is a wrap. But at the end, there was like a little like a Alexa device kind of thing that Megan, I think, her somehow transferred her energy into, and now the little Alexa is probably gonna be doing some shady shit. But it's already slated for 2025, and the children will gag. I'm gonna watch it. I love when I'm the only person live in the theater. I felt so bad, but I couldn't stop. I could not stop because I know it wasn't supposed to be funny. But you can't tell me. That was her peeking like over the fence. That's all you saw when she peeked over the fence was her wig being disheveled and her with the big eyes. I screamed. I screamed. So I highly recommend. Go check out Megan. She is still in theaters. Um, that wig takes me out every single time. I want to make that my one of my profile pictures on some social media, maybe on Twitter. I'll change my profile picture to that. Speaking of things that I want to see, let's talk Lovers and Friends. So they dropped the set list for Lovers and Friends, the lineup. Shout out to me, and I want to go. But the gag is, I'm going to be in Vegas already in June, at the last week of June. So Lovers and Friends is in May, so I'm not going twice, and that's just that. But let's just go through the set list. So there's a lot. There's a lot to go through. I don't know if this is separated by days, but this middle day is going to be it. This middle day is going to be it. Y'all know Usher, for me, is everything. So that middle day, I will want to go to. But I want to go to all three, quite frankly. Luckily, the legendary Lucky Lab from the Everything Within Some podcast, shout out to my good Judy's, actually went last year, and she kind of gave us at least a synopsis on how this goes down. So there's essentially like 3 stages, and there's performances going on 3 stages. So that's how this is going to work. So I will be running back and forth from stage to stage because I want to see it all. This is a really good. The Do Not Disturb. This is the second call that came through Do Not Disturb. I'm confused. Anywho, and I'm gonna cuss her out because she know damn well that the show is on. Anywho, damn, I'm pissed. What was I talking about? Yeah. Lovers and Friends. That was my little cousin, the one I just told y'all about. That's who that was. And I can't wait to get off and cuss her ass out. Oh, I'm one of those people who are totally okay with cussing their kids, cussing out kids. I'm all for it. I'm that uncle. So I will be cussing her out immediately after we're done here. Just be prepared. Um, Anywho, Lovers and Friends. Back to what I was talking about. Now, day 3. Let's talk about day 3. Day 3 looks okay, but it seems like almost like a 90s, early 2000s day. Boyz II Men, Omarion, Bow Wow, Lil Kim, Eve, T.I. is there, Soulja Boy, the Brat. I would like to see the Brat. I would like to see the Brat do It's a Brat a Tat Tat now. Ooh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with you. Like, I would love to see the Brat live. I would see that. I want to switch these people up. But anywho, the middle day for me is that day. That's going to be that day. So Lovers and Friends is this Saturday, not this Saturday, May 6th, 2023, out in Vegas. If you're interested, I don't think tickets have gone on sale yet because I was on the website and I was looking at like the price or the packages and things of that nature. I would just pay for a ticket to the show because if I go to Vegas, I'm staying at one of our brand companies. I'm not staying at just like anywhere in Vegas because I'm employed by the premier gaming and entertainment company in the world, Craig, and we run Vegas. So if I'm going, I'm staying in a nice, I will not mention the name, but just know we are the premier gaming and entertainment company in the world, Craig. Yes, I brag on my job because I love it. Anywho, um, get your tickets. Get your tickets. I don't believe she had the audacity to call this phone. Let me just shift some of this energy that I want to spend on her, on Stephen Smith or Stephen Smith. I spelled his name wrong in the thing. Pay me no mind, but it don't matter because I don't like the beach. So let's just talk about Swiper, no swiping, because that's what he looks like to me. He looks like Swiper, especially in this picture I'm about to pull up. So, is it Stephen Smith or is it Stephen? I always get that wrong. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter. Mr. Smith decided that he was going to go on the Sherry Shepherd show this week, and Sherry was, talking about Super Bowl, and if he was excited to see Rihanna, Rihanna will be doing the halftime Pepsi Super Bowl show this year. All very excited about that, and he decided to shade Rihanna in a sense. Um, in more than a sense. It was very shady the way what he said. Here's what he said, and here's the thing: he wasn't lying when he said what he said, but it was one of them times where, bitch, ain't nobody asked you that. That's what I wish Sherry would have been able to say that. Like, bitch, we didn't ask you. So um, he said she's no Beyonce. He's a huge Beyonce fan, which is respectable. I mean, we love. Hey B, we love us some Beyonce here, Queen B. So I'm okay with the fact that you said she's not Beyonce because it's a fact she's not Beyonce, and quite frankly, I don't think Rihanna tries to be. But it was like I said, one of those times where it was like, bitch, who asked you that? You could have just simply said, yeah, Rihanna will be great. Why did you feel it necessary to rope Beyonce into your bullshit, sir? Because you may have some kind of underlying issue. Did Rihanna pass you up a couple of times? Like, oh, and let me read my comments back so I can make sure I'm getting the comments in. I'm getting the comments in, child. Um, I hate when people drag Beyonce into shit that has nothing. She is somewhere minding her goddamn business. She is in Dubai apparently, putting on shows. I don't know if she was put on the show already or if she's getting ready to put on the show, but she's over there in Dubai minding her goddamn business. Why did you feel it necessary to mention her name? And then had the nerve to issue a apology. People really need an apology 101 class because the last couple of apologies I've been hearing from these artists and things, and like it's not really an apology. They like you acknowledge what you said. Acknowledging what you said is not an apology. It's not. I've been watching the Real Housewives of Potomac, and that's like the word apology is running to the ground with them women. But that's another story. I'll tell y'all about that later once I get fully caught up. I've got like 6 episodes left, and I'll be able to talk with y'all. Um, Stephen, go to hell. Stephen, go directly to hell. Leslie, nope. Yes, Leslie Jones told you and your hairline to fall back or to do like your hairline and fall back off Rihanna. And that was a good little pun, Leslie. I appreciate you for coming to Rihanna's defense because I just felt like it was unnecessary. And I don't like when people unnecessarily. I've never enjoyed the Beyonce Rihanna comparison because, quite frankly, the two aren't comparable. And that's no shade to Rihanna or no shade to Beyonce. The two are just simply not comparable. They do two totally different things for my spirit. They do two different things musically. They do two different things on the stage. It's not even like there's not even a point to compare. Beyonce, we've known Beyonce since we was fucking five. Since we were 5 years old. We've known Rihanna since we were like 13, 12, 13. Like that alone in itself is enough for you to separate those two. But people like you, Mr. Smith, who feel it necessary to bring Beyonce into your drama and conflama, have to go to hell. You have to go immediately, expeditiously. I see a comment. The 24 million hour long performance hasn't happened yet. Very different artists. I never liked when people compare them to each other. Okay, swiper, bitch. I done fucked around and got an attitude. Anywho, um, go to hell, sir. We took Megan off of here. Her and this wig takes me out. She's still on this screen over here. Stevie, go to hell. Also, speaking of, I miss Kim. I miss Kim. Kim was just here. She was literally a car ride away, and I missed her. Kim was in Boston. Um, she was here for Harvard, doing something at Harvard University or Howard University, something, one of them cities with an H, or one of the schools with an H. And she also went down to view the Martin Luther King sculpture that was just revealed in Boston as well. Which, another thing, listen, excuse me. If y'all don't leave that man's statue alone, somebody said that man's statue looked like a penis. Somebody said it looks like
This is the ghetto. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what happened. But I tell you what, since I'm here on this side, because thank God I have more than one setup, listen, um, that was the pizza party. And thank God we've come to the end of our time here. Listen, I know, Jared, I got all the, I'm popping today. I've never been this popping in my life. Nonetheless, listen, I love you guys for watching. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Go do something good for yourself. Go take yourself out. Because I think I am tomorrow too. 2 days in a week, you know. I love you guys for watching. Ooh, until next time. Peace out. Ooh, I just don't believe today.